Mr. President. I'm here along with my colleague from Oklahoma, and I rise today to speak in favor of the nomination of Andrew Wheeler. Andrew Wheeler, I am supporting to serve as the Deputy Administrator of the Environmental Protection Agency. Now, during the previous administration, the Environmental Protection Agency issued burdensome regulations that harmed American workers and American communities. Since President Trump took office 15 months ago, the EPA has rolled back many of these punishing regulations, including the so-called Clean Power Plan and the Waters of the United States, or the WOTUS rule. Under President Trump and EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt, this agency is now working for common-sense environmental policies, policies that don't harm the American economy and don't punish American families. Administrator Pruitt needs his full team at the Environmental Protection Agency in order to accomplish these goals. So today, the Senate's going to consider the nomination of Andrew Wheeler to be Deputy Administrator of the EPA. Now, the Deputy Administrator is critical in developing and implementing the policies that fulfill the EPA's mission of protecting human health and the environment. Mr. Wheeler is very well qualified for the position. He spent over 25 years working in environmental policies. In that time, he has served as a career employee at the EPA, working as an environmental protection specialist. This experience makes him uniquely qualified to serve in the role of Deputy Administrator. He has spent over a decade here on Capitol Hill shaping environmental law. He served as the staff director of the Senate Environment and Public Works Air Subcommittee for 6 years, from 1997 to 2003. This was followed by another 6 years as the Republican staff director and chief counsel for the full committee, 2003 to 2009. Most recently, Mr. Wheeler has been a consultant for a variety of energy and environmental clients. Andrew Wheeler's commitment to sound environmental policies has received recognition from across the aisle as well. The Environment and Public Works Committee ranking member said this of Mr. Wheeler. He said, "I think having in the agency that he actually cares about the environment. Having worked in the agency, he actually cares about the environment, the air that we breathe, the water we drink, the planet on which we live." Stuart Spencer, the president of the Association of Air Pollution Control Agencies, said this of Mr. Wheeler. He said, "Mr. Wheeler has exemplified excellence in his professional endeavors, in both his previous government service and his private sector experience. In short, he is keenly qualified to hit the ground running at the EPA," and I agree. This nomination has garnered the support of a broad base of organizations, including the National Association of Manufacturers, the United Mine Workers of America, and the Chamber of Commerce. Mr. President, Andrew Wheeler is well qualified to fill this critically important role at the EPA. He is the right person to serve as Deputy Administrator of the EPA, and I would urge every senator to support this nomination. And with that, Mr. President, I would recognize my colleague and friend from Oklahoma, who has been a mentor to me on the committee, the former chairman of the Committee on Environment and Public Works, Jim Inhofe. Thank you very much, Mr. President.